Alrighty, Dusty Crew. Bam! I'm all bundled up today because I'm taking the Dust Buggy to the Pomona Swap Meet. Let's go! Oh boy, it's cold. She is not gonna be happy. I'm all loaded up. Okay. Oh, by the way, I put a fuel gauge in. Yay! I didn't know what I was doing, so I got a digital one where I had to manually set the bottom of the float and the top of the float, and so it's a 7-gallon gauge, because that's how much the tank took when I filled her up and set the level, so whatever. When I'm empty, I have a good reserve, we'll call it. Let's get this. Come on, wheel lock. It's so hard to film and do things at the same time. I miss Spencer. Starter. Funny enough, the starter hasn't been doing that since I bought a new starter. It can almost sense that it's gonna be taken out. Because I'm crazy or because it wants to with me. Oh boy. I'm not really worried she won't start. It's more of the inconvenience of like, start.
1 eternity later.
Yet when I can see my breath out, and it's really cold today. She's getting better though. It'll take a little while though. A couple minutes. That's much better. I've put a lot of effort into this car the last several weeks, and she still runs not as well as I'd want her to, because I have no idea what kind of effort to put into the carbs, but she's running. That makes me happy. Alright, let's go walk around and take a look at the cars. Thankfully, we made it home from the Pomona Swap Meet. Unfortunately. So, I got another gauge because I did not like the look of this one. So, and this one is a 10 to 73 ohm because unfortunately when we were back from the Pomona Swap Meet, the gas hadn't tracked the entire way and then all of a sudden the gauge went off. It could be the sender. I'm sure that I'll go through all this and it will be. So I'm fully intending that this probably won't work the way I want it to in the end, and it'll be because the sender is faulty or sticking or something. But we're gonna put the new gauge in. So first I'm gonna use alligator clips and I'm gonna wire everything up and see what it says. It should be tracking about a full tank of gas right now. So we'll see. So I took this guy out of there and I unclipped that guy from there and unclipped that guy from here. Alright, now I'm going to get the old gauge out of there and clip the new gauge together with alligator wires so that I can see if it works and if the fuel sender seems to be tracking what it should be. And if that's good, then we'll wire it all up and call it good. Luckily this one's one of those easy kind of spin-offs. Shoo. Almost out. Foiled by my own zip tie. Okay, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Alright, all my wires are hooked up, so try to keep that off the metal. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put this to that hot post, and we'll see if it turns on. So, there we go. Oh, I hear it. Hey! Alright, that's it. We're done. We're good. Set it up. Wire it in. Okay. Get in there. It's incredibly difficult to do one-handed. Yeah. That's better. Now to get it lined up. Your weapons. I'm optimistically thinking I'll only need one of each. Ah! Yeah, right. I never get it the first time. And special tool. Yeah. These connectors, this piece is like heat shrink kind of material, so I really like that. You'll see it really helps snug everything together. Of course you got to get a good crimp, you know, but damn. I really like the heat shrink stuff. Alright. I'm gonna try to do this all in one shot, but we'll see, because I'm terrible at this, so. Let's use an Ipex to crimp, because it's just better than a crimper for whatever stupid reason. Finally. And I got on my first try. No, don't look at that. That's... Okay, so, this guy is wired in. This guy, negative, is wired in. And now, I just need to wire these two in. Unfortunately, though, this wire isn't as long as the last one. So I need to add about that much cable. Of course, it's always something. It's never as easy as it looks. You know it's here somewhere. Aha! I love it. Alright, So I've got some 20 gauge here that I'm going to cut a small strip of. I'm going to connect it to that terminal, and then I'll be able to connect this wire and the power wire and the backlight wire. It's so simply complex. It's so simple, but like, it seems so complicated. Okay. Now I have this connected too. So, I hate butt connectors. I really freaking do. This is probably the first one I've gotten to work for me. And I'm doubtful it'll stay like that. But I've pulled on it and it's good enough, I guess. So, now I'm going to throw some zip ties all along the line and finish adding the last connector and wiring it into the post. And then I'll be able to tell if I have gas or not. Instead of just, you know, visiting the gas station very regularly. If you can't laugh at yourself when you try to work on a car, you're not going to survive. I just ruined another connector trying to crimp it and failing. And I was mad. And then I realized this isn't even the right one. I needed to put this one on it. Dumb. We'll get there eventually. Maybe. You know what time it is. Zip tie time. And there's the wires. So, let's see if it works. Okie dokie. So, here's the moment of truth. Oh! Is it gonna come on? Yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah. That's a good feeling. Little things that I've done in the last couple weeks. I have rewired that guy so that it actually works, and I wired that guy. It was just missing a ground. So, oh man, that's a good feeling. Oh, I'm happy. And in just enough time to put the tools away before the sun goes down completely. Yes, that feels good. I'm much happier with that than the old one. It seems to fit a lot better.